Love a fanny pack. I do. I'm with you, JaVale McGee. And who doesn't love LeBron James? Welcome to the King's Court. It's where NBA fans and followers have all resided for nearly 2 decades, and where the King, LeBron James, has amassed 3 NBA titles, 15 All-Star nods, and 4 league MVPs, while scoring over 32,000 points and dunking on countless unsuspecting souls. But it's not just about the play when you talk about LeBron. It's about the impact he has on the people around him. Adrian Wojnarowski explains.
Arco Arena in Sacramento, in probably the most anticipated debut of any first-year athlete in any sport. Here he comes the other way. There's your first James Jam.
He's not disappointing me, I'm telling you right now.
16 years ago this week, LeBron James made his NBA debut.
This time he dishes to his trailer Davis.
Luka Doncic was only 3. Ben Simmons was only 7. Vince Carter was only 26.
Up ahead of the pack is Vince Carter. Oh, he throws it down.
So many seasons and so many players he's touched. The teammates he's elevated. Got them rings. Got them paid. Got them rings and paid. Drew Gooden. Daniel Gibson.
Gibson open.
Sasha Pavlovich. Anderson Varejao. Mario Chalmers.
Gets inside and banks it in.
Mike Miller. Shane Battier. The Birdman.
The Birdman, very active in the paint.
When LeBron enters your ocean, all the ships rise. He gets you on SportsCenter.
Oh, great no-look decision.
He gets you a better shoe deal, and he's got you canceling all your plans until after June.
James for the win. It's gone.
And for so many of these role players, they had the best years of their career.
James off balance. Thompson on the follow.
Tristan Thompson, Matthew Dellavedova, Timofey Mozgov, J.R. Smith,
Launches a 3. Oh!
Iman Shumpert. It goes on and on. Along the way, he's funded a new public school in his hometown of Akron.
What's up, baby?
Set new standards for player empowerment and been a leading voice among pro athletes when it comes to social change in America.
You know, it's a message to the family. I'm sorry for their loss. You know, as a society, we know we have to get better.
But this last act could end up being one of the most challenging. The Lakers have a team full of players who LeBron needs to activate and work with if he's going to get another chance at a title.
Backdoor Kuzma with a reverse slam.
Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, JaVale McGee,
Oh, it's rejected by McGee.
Avery Bradley, Alex Caruso.
Caruso parachutes in.
For the Lakers to compete for Title 17, these are the players that need to be on LeBron's list of success stories. And he knows success. Yet after all these years, the challenge for LeBron remains the same. Welcome to season 17.
I like that look. Season 17 is here, and with that, LeBron James is certainly known for making the players around him better. He's had a lot of opportunities to do it throughout his career. In total, 167 different players have played at least one game with LeBron James. And it's funny to hear Windhorst talking about guys like Matthew Dellavedova, and you're thinking, like, that's probably the best he's ever played. It was on LeBron James' team. But what is the testament that is being written about LeBron to say that a lot of guys play better when they're in his midst or playing with him?
He just elevates everybody. It's naturally what he does. And when you think about this team, they're going to be a different team when Kyle Kuzma comes back and we get Rajon Rondo and LeBron being off the ball. But it's interesting, you know, AD didn't make a lot of jump shots the other night. But I still think it's going to be fascinating to see when they have 2 bigs in the lineup. Because when I think LeBron and AD are best in that pick and roll. But when AD rolls, if he's not knocking down jump shots, he's rolling towards Dwight Howard or JaVale McGee. So I think this team is going to be best suited when you have AD at the 5. I know he doesn't want to play the 5. But still, it allows more spacing on the floor and for LeBron James to operate and get to the paint.
I say this all the time. You see so many guys talking to a microphone and say, my team and my guys. And I always say, if you're that great, make us better.
Yeah.
You be the reason why we win. And so when you're one of the top players of all time, like LeBron James, that comes with the territory. That's an expectation of a superstar.
Absolutely. When you go into finals, you know you all get paid and rewarded for winning. And he's been on a lot of winning teams, and so when you're a part of that, you're going to get paid, and that's what's going to make him better. Another thing LeBron does, he gets you celebrity girlfriends, too.
For real talk. I actually did that math one day.
LeBron does do that.
How many?
You forget about that.
Top 5?
Booby Gibson, Shumpert,
Tristan?
Oh.
Kyle Kuzma.
It's true.
Woj, please bring us back. Please bring us back to the actual Lakers and a court somewhere.
Well, the one other thing LeBron has been is a great recruiter. And you should be able to recruit to the Lakers in that buyout market where you go take a minimum deal somewhere. Once Andre Iguodala is bought out at some point this season, if the Grizzlies don't find a trade, that battle between the Lakers and Clippers for Iguodala, it might be after the trade deadline in February if Memphis holds on to him, but you're getting Iggy for the playoffs. That's what you want him for at 35 years old. They're going to need him. They are still at a talent deficiency compared to that Clipper team. Yeah. And if he goes in that locker room across the hall to the Clippers, that's going to be a big loss for the Lakers come playoff time because those are the two teams Iguodala is going to consider.
Yeah, there's one thing that we saw from the Lakers and Clippers that the bench matters and Iggy can make a difference in
And
that
I forgot
bench.
about Tristan.
I said Tristan. You didn't hear me?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got your back. That was the first. That was the only one that came to my mind. Yeah, it didn't end well, but that's okay. The Don Luka. Yeah, he's coming off of a pretty good opening night. 34 points in his first game of the season, the most by a player under the age of 21. What do we want to see from Luka against the Pelicans with his buddy Kristaps? Okay, let's go. Lonzo Ball, he had 8 points in the beginning. He's shooting it better. We feel better about his jump shot, right?
I think this squad is okay. I mean, obviously, a lot's going to be dependent upon getting Zion back. But I will say this, like, Drew Holiday needs to be that 2017 Drew Holiday that torched Portland. That's who Drew Holiday needs to be.
Whenever he touches the ball.
Needs to step up.
We just talked about the effect of a great player, right?
Yeah,
no Zion, no goals this year.
I agree with you on that.
I'm going to let them have their goals, and we're going to get you to the Mavericks and the Pelicans, Jeff Van Gundy and Mike Breen on the call. Pleasure to join Jalen and Jalen's superlatives. The best part about this is I don't really have any clue what's about to happen because Jalen doesn't tell me anything. So I guess we just walk through it together.
Let's do it.
Okay, so first up, who wins the award for modern-day Globetrotters?
Modern-day Globetrotters. These two gentlemen.
Okay.
Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. And indirectly, it's a KD effect. KD left one, he's waiting. And now all of a sudden, it reminds me of the guys that revolutionized ball handling, like Marcus Haynes, like Curly Neal, the trademark whistle. For all of you youngsters out there, Google Harlem Globetrotters. Between the legs, behind the back, breaking ankles. They made it in vogue.
I need the kids at home to know who the Harlem Globetrotters are, although I do need to Google Curly, probably. Okay, walk me through who are the new wave of scorers who hop on the good foot but do the bad thing.
I like that. So I remember when shooting runners and floaters were a thing.
Okay.
But now all of a sudden, players are so very athletic, you got to find a way to get this shot off real fast. And so you see guys right leg, right hand. Left leg, left hand. When you're going towards the basket,
what they teach you.
I know. That used to be considered something that was not taught. Now this is something that you need to do because these players are so very fast and so very athletic.
Okay, so the games have changed, basically. I still want to stay
These
on the
guys
good
are
foot.
skilled.
Okay, talk me through who is the team that is the island of misfit toys. If you don't know the story, you got to watch the Christmas special.
Cover your ears, Paul Pierce. The Boston Celtics.
Oh.
I really like all of these players, but not all together on the floor necessarily at the same time. In particular, Enes Kanter starting at center. You remember when Danny Ainge traded for Kevin Garnett and all of a sudden Paul Pierce got a Finals MVP? Danny Ainge amassed so many assets. First round picks, Maria, lottery picks. He had a chance to go out and get Anthony Davis.
Man.
He had a chance to go out and get Kawhi Leonard. And what happened when Kawhi went to the Raptors? They won the championship. I anticipate the Celtics going to make a big move.
The crazy thing is, it's like a point when you could say, oh, Gordon Hayward would be an all-star, Kemba, Jason, and now they're misfit toys. They don't belong together.
Right, they're terrific and talented players, and Marcus Smart belongs in this mix too.
True.
So it's going to be interesting to see if Danny, a terrific GM, makes a move.
Okay, I do like the fact that he said this while Paul was over there somewhere off camera, so we don't have the reaction of Paul on this one. Okay, let's talk about the showstopper. Shut the show down.